Today is 619 day that I'm here to share as I learn, and I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I want to speak about giving, but a little bit different kind of giving. I want to speak about giving of grace, giving of patience, giving of forgiveness, because those are essential to give. Because to be honest, it's not that easy to give grace. It's not that easy to give patience. It's not that easy, especially to give forgiveness. Because we don't want you to say that, oh, I forgive you and I let you lose. Because we want them to feel disappointed. We want them to not feel that. We want them to feel guilty and ashamed for the things that they do. But when you give forgiveness, that means that you're able to receive forgiveness, because until you give forgiveness, you're not able to get forgiveness, because every single person makes mistakes. Every single person are able to really hurt somebody. Now, because every single person probably most likely hurt somebody, now if you're not able to forgive the person that hurt you, that means that someone that you hurt is not able to forgive you. I truly believe that is a karma. That means when you're able to forgive the person that hurt you, the person that you hurt will be able to forgive you. So that means we need to learn how to give grace, patience, and forgiveness as soon as possible, because that's exactly what we will receive. So what you give, that's what you receive. Now, grace. Grace is one of the very important emotions that you're able to give when someone is not performing at the best, when you have adversity, setback, disappointment. And giving that grace is very essential, because not every single person will have adversities. Every single person will have setbacks. And being able to be there for them, understanding them, and have empathy with them is very, very important, because that's exactly what people need. Now, with patience as well. Now, of course, when you think about our life and think about personal development, thinking about personal growth, thinking about the business, we always believe that all people are supposed to think the same way. All the people are supposed to have the knowledge and understanding as we do. And we always think that when we achieve some certain level, now every single person is supposed to grow at exactly the same pace as we do. But now, when you understand that other people are going not as fast as you or faster than you, you need to be patient and allow them to catch up and not push them to get in your level as you would love them to be. So that means every single person is supposed to have their own time limit, their own time schedule, and is not supposed to be based on you. It's not supposed to be based on your desires. It's supposed to be based on someone else's desires, on their own goals, and how fast they want to grow. Because when you try to push somebody into growth, most time they are trying to push back, and then of course that extends the growth. That means that now you want to become even more patient, because you will not get any results at all. So that means when you're patient and you do not push anybody, and then you wait until someone asks for help, and when you extend the hand only when they ask, it's much easier to really support someone and being patient and be giving grace. At the same time, give forgiveness when they make mistakes. Now, I love the saying that it is a double-edged sword in everything what we do. That means that when we really very ambitious is double-edged sword. That means that when you're ambitious, you are able to achieve a lot of great things. But if you're too ambitious, that means you might hurt your health, because you will overwork. Now, other thing is that self-reflection. So that means if you reflect, that is great. But if you reflect too much, that means that you reflect and you procrastinate because you do not take action. Double-edged sword. Now, other thing is self-improvement as well, personal growth. You can improve and spend so much time in reading books, attending seminars, but you do not take action. So that means, again, we need to make sure that we are always able to understand that we always need to focus on balance. And at the same time, when we seek for feedback as well, sometimes people seek for feedback all the time, and they are ask holes where they ask a lot of questions, but they do not implement. So that means we always need to ask how much we need to get to be able to take action, because the most important part is always taking action. And when you take action, of course, you're able to improve, and at the same time, you're able to get more results. instead of really waiting and trying to improve all the time yourself. Now, of course, if you are able to if you are just taking action all the time and without really reflecting on those, that means that I love the saying that you can shoot into the basket 1,000 times, but if you are not improving your skill, that means that you most likely will not improve, because you need to find a way how you can improve. Then you, of course, then you throw next time 1,000 times, and you will be able to improve even more. Because of course, activity is great, but if you don't improve your skill, it will be hard because you will not get at the best level. Now, one thing that I love what Warren Buffett said, that someone asked, like, why do you think that so many people do not follow what you teach? And he said that most people do not want to get rich slowly. And it's such a powerful thing. It means every single person needs to have patience, because a lot of times people want to have that get rich fast, but a lot of times is get rich fast is get broke fast. So that means that we need to find a way how we could invest our time, and not to think, okay, oh, I will need to spend the next 10 years to build a business to get retirement or get passive income or whatever it is. Because you need to give yourself grace, you need to give yourself patience, you need to forgive yourself and not try to get the best of your time. At the same time, of course, you try to do the best, because I love the other thing, that you need to be patient with the result but aggressive with your actions. So today was a weird day when I didn't have an actual lesson. I just shared a little bit about grace, patience, same double-edged sword, that of course we're able to work too hard on self-improvement. We always need to take action. At the same time, we need to understand that life is interesting, and life takes a lot of forgiveness, a lot of patience, a lot of grace. We just need to find out that what do we need ourselves to live a joyful life while we living and pursuing our goals. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.